you do, like, I'm gonna really be on your head now because I want to make sure there's a lot of people out there that need your help and you really got to touch them, but they don't know you exist. That's the problem. What we need to make sure that you do is that you're able to be discoverable, and just posting, maybe just like a quote or something like that. You have to do a little bit more than that. Not saying you have to personally do it, but there's certain things that have to be done. But let me share with you. What you want to do. So you have what social media is free, right? So basically, what you want to do is you want to post free content. This free content, this is going to be like, social media posts, right? This is maybe you might want to go live. Maybe like you want to go to other pages and you want to comment, right? And then let's just say you want to run ads. All of these are going to allow people who don't know you exist find you. On this side is paid, meaning this is where your programs are at, right? This is where your packages are. Your goal is you want to take somebody from free to paid. The problem is you can't just engage with people on social media and just send them directly to your high paying package, because one, they don't know they don't know your value. They don't know what your program are. They might have never heard of you before. So you need something that's going to allow you to be able to provide more value. That's where this comes into place. This in here is what we call, it's going to be a private training. You need to give people into a private training. What this looks like is you take people from here, from free, and you start bringing them into little private trainings, right? Maybe you take somebody from a social media post, or maybe you go live and you say, hey, I'm doing a Zoom call. Or maybe you take somebody who commented and say, hey, you know what, let's jump on a one-on-one call. You take somebody from an ad and you say, hey, I'm about to do a webinar. Your goal is you want to take people from the internet or from social media, bring them on to some kind of training. And then once they're on this training, it makes it infinitely easier to make a sale. These private trainings, does that make sense so far? Be speeches, right? All of these, and I'm gonna put like, Zoom. All of these are where the actual sale takes place, right? This is where the sale takes place. And once you make an offer here, they come into your paid program, and then now you have clients that are coming into your package and your programs. The very simplest formula is this: you on social media, you need to take somebody. You need to let me be very specific. I need you to do videos on social media. You can continue doing the quotes because I do quotes too. Quotes is good. Keep doing the quotes. But you need to do videos, you need to do quotes, and you need to be going live. You're gonna do all of this on Facebook and Instagram. Right? Facebook and Instagram. This is what I would do if I was you. And this is actually what I'm currently doing. I would put out videos. I would put out at least one video per day, one quote per day. And if you really want to go hard, I'm going to give you, listen, if you really want to go hard, you will go live at least once a day. And what's going to happen is, and it don't have to be for an hour. You can go live for 15 minutes, right? But what's going to happen is every video, quote, and live is going to give, you're going to give them a call to action, right? Your CTA. Your call to action, I'm going to give you an option. Your call to action can either be A, you can send people to a consultation call, or B, you can send people to a Zoom training. At the end of the day, this Zoom training, at the end of the training, your call to action is going to be to sign up for your coaching program. So your consult, this is how you're going to make money. This is the simplest way that I'm really helping you be able to do that. It's either videos, quotes, live, and then I would even say if you find places where you can speak, you can also speak on stage, virtual or physical stage. So videos, quotes, live, and speak. If all you did was focus on, I'm going to post a video, I'm going to post a quote, I'm going to go live for 15 minutes, right? And if I come across any hospitals, or I come across any caretakers, or I come across anybody that wants me to speak to the audience, I'm going to speak. And if every call to action you make is either, hey, did you like the last 20 minutes of me talking about, this topic of, how to stay stress-free, or whatever topic you're talking about for the day or for the week? It don't have to be every day, but if you want to go hard, do it every day. Then you can say, look, I want you to jump on a consultation call with me. Or you say, you know what? If you really like that, I only have 15 minutes to talk to you today. So let me go ahead and I want to do an hour-long Zoom training. And then now you just go deeper on a topic. And then at the end of it, you say, hey, well, I got a 6-week package, or I got a 9-week package that I want you to go ahead and sign up for. That is going to be the simplest way to get somebody who don't know you to a private training. Because what's going to happen is, if you do a quote or video and you try to send them directly to a training, that's typically not enough training. That's not enough training for somebody to want to work with you. Like, you can put out a 3-minute video, but they need more from you. They need to feel what it's like to actually be coached from you. That's why it's important to do that hour-long training or that hour-long consultation call with somebody. The thing is, you got to keep up with the times, right? Like, that's how Kodak went out of business. Like, a lot of these businesses, when they don't think they need to keep up with the times, they go out of business, right? So it's like, although you may not personally like it, what you like is you love and you're passionate about helping your audience. So don't look at it as, well, I don't like this technology and this online thing. Look at it as it's just a tool to allow you to be able to do your gift in a bigger way. That's all it is. And whether you physically press the buttons, you don't have to physically do that. You can find somebody for free who will be willing to help you out if you don't want to be the person that's doing some of these things online, right? Like, it don't have to be you. But everything I just mentioned, you can do from your phone. You can go, you can shoot a video, you can shoot a 2-minute video on your phone. You already putting up quotes. You can press live. Right? And then speaking, I mean, that's easy. You can run across somebody in the community, and if they got connects to somebody, you can easily go speak to a group of 5-10 people or more. Right? So that's all it is. And it's about being consistent with that every week. Right? So as long as you're doing that activity, that's going to keep putting you in front of more people. Your goal is you need more exposure. That's all it is. That's the simplest way to do it online. And you got to invite somebody somewhere else to have a conversation with you, or to a training where you can get multiple people together at once. And then you can present the opportunity for them to work with you. And instead of getting one person at a time through a consultation call, what if in that same hour you got 3 people to sign up, or 4 or 5 people to sign up? That's the power of doing like a Zoom training. You got to separate yourself from everybody else, right? So what's going to happen is, and I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight, it's going to be consistent, right? I got over 11,000 followers. That took me a few years to be able to get up to that point, and it took years of consistency. So I'm not saying that tomorrow you're going to post a quote in a video and go live, and then you're going to have 100 people who are going through mental illness follow you, right? But what's going to happen is, the more you post, the more you stay consistent with posting this kind of content, the more people are going to start following you, the more people are going to start tagging. And it might drip in. You might get one new person here, 2 new people that day. You might get 3 people to tag you that day. You might get somebody to be in the comments or send you a DM that day. But what's going to happen is, you're going to look over a month time or 90 days time. You're going to look back like, oh, wow, like I've had at least 20, 25 qualified people who've actually, really been engaging with my stuff. And then now when you have those people, your goal is now, once you find who those people are, your goal is going to be to get them on a call or to get them on a Zoom training. Like that's what the game is about, is